yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling free, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling free, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down.
Welcome to the Northeast, everybody, as we get a look at Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. Carlson ready to get us started, and we're off from Foxborough. Antonio Gibson now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And they help him out of bounds after a gain of close to 3, so 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 29. To his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. On play action, here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Going for it with May. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action. Here's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd
From the gun, Smith. His first throw is an interception. And the Patriots get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now you're going to have to flush it. That's key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air. It's May. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
46-yard line.
May now. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. So the penalty backs him up. Here's a 1st and 20. From the gun, it's May. Headed out right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Again, it's May. Complete to Diggs out left. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
May now on 3rd down. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. May off the play fake. He connects downfield. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To the air yet again, May. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Smith coming off that pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to the air, it's Smith. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
Throwing on third, Smith. He has the first over the middle, and that one's going to move the chain.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, Genty running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Kate, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Hits his running back. Hits some space around midfield. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Patriots' 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Finds him over the middle. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
By Dash, left side. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. And again, it's Smith. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it and able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Dumps it off to his running back. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Smith on 3rd and short. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kyle Tucker makes the play. And the Patriots take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, steal really from that interception.
And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
at the Raiders' 29-yard line.
Now a give to Stevenson, coming right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
To the air on 1st down, May. Pass cut, 9-yard line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Raiders can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
First play is going to be a give to Jency. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Short pass brought in. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and
Here's Smith. Completed to his running back. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't lightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Smith on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, Smith to throw. Cut out left. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
1st down from the red zone. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Now Smith. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the gun, Smith. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Patriots do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the 2nd half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this 2nd half.
That's Mayer. He's got it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defense.
He has the touchdown! The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Gibson. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from your secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. QB just nailed it.
And he works this to the 38 before going now.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and 1. Here's May. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought 1st half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose. Now they get it back just one snap later.
And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They go play action. Here's Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
And off to Genty. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Las Vegas.
Working inside the red zone. Rolling out to his left. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
2nd down, looking for options. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Shotgun give here to Genty. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Looking to throw. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
He fired. Big gain downfield. And he will get this inside the 30.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
May on 1st and 10. Caught by his back, Gibson. And they stop him right at the line of scrimmage as Tom runs out in the quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Stevenson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Quick throw completed by May. And he has the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. He's throwing deep to the left side, and they pick him off again. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Patriots have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game. It happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw for May. Hits his running back. He's still going at the 30. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shredding. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. The give inside to Stevenson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Back to Stevenson. And he had to dive there just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Just not quite enough to break the plane, and now it's third and goal at the 1.
Brings up third and goal.
Now trying to run in with Stevenson. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Patriots go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown! A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And they pick him off again. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10.
The Patriots take over first and 10.
Off the play action. May bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
He lets one fly deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing third and long. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. May now on third down. That's caught for the first. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots have likely locked up the win right there. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Patriots take possession at the 25-yard line.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
They're on the tackle.
All right, here we go. Second down.
28-yard line.
Running the counter, Stevenson. And a productive run there on second down. That's a gain of 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Caught near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Stevenson gets it. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ballgame.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, your friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.